It's not focusing. Oh dear. Hello, it is me again. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for your lovely feedback, messages, tips, and just like general loveliness from my last video. I was so scared posting that, and I've had such a lot of love, so thank you so much. This is going to be a Fairyloot unboxing. Peep the nice Fairyloot box. Ooh. This arrived earlier today, and I actually was like, I'm going to film this straight away, but it was so hot, I just needed a breather first. But yeah, my dad and I popped out and we went to a couple charity shops that are around our area. We wore a mask, we sanitised, everything was all safe. But while I was there I got a couple things, and I thought I might as well just show them off, because one thing I want to film is my charity shop hauls. And am I in focus? I am not. Hello? Am I focused now? Because last time I wasn't in focus, so... Anyway, one thing that my dad and I really love to do is go to charity shops, and I buy a lot of books from charity shops. I've had signed books, I've had books that I've been after for weeks, I've had special edition slipcases. Like I've done quite well charity shop wise, and actually in the month of July I think I bought at least 20 something books from charity shops. Mainly classics, because who doesn't love a good classic? But yeah. So one thing I picked up was this really lovely edition of Little Women. It's got a nice old spine, a little bit of damage there, but my dad's really good at repairing books, so I'm sure that we can sort this out. It's got a lovely inscription at the top. May 1947, so this was a gift to someone in 1947, which I always love having books that have got writing like that in, because it just means that it was somebody's treasured book. And I really enjoy that, and it's got lovely colour illustrations in. I haven't actually read Little Women properly. I tried to read this when I was quite young, and there is a character in this called Amy, if you didn't know, and obviously my name is Amy, so I tried to read it when I was young. I didn't really understand it, but I have a major appreciation for this book, and I'm definitely going to be picking it up soon. Hopefully next month actually. I feel like I might, or during September, my birthday month, because that's coming up. But yeah, pick this up. And then my dad spotted these. So one thing that I'm doing at the moment is I'm collecting a load of Penguin classics. So that Jane Eyre copy that I have, I've been collecting loads of books in that category, I guess. Like the cover wise, the spine wise. But these are the Penguin Little Black Classics. And I already have a couple of these. I have 2 Jane Austens and a book on the suffragettes. I got the Henry James, The Figure in the Carpet, which is like a murder mystery based in Victorian times. I got that for 40p. Thomas Nash, The Terrors of the Night, which is set in Elizabethan England, and it's about demonic horrors and spirits dreamt up. Sounds quite fun. We like a spooky read. The Wailing Ghost by Pu Songling, I believe. It's a Chinese haunting mythical story, but it seems to be a couple little stories inside. Oh, it's got illustrations! I love illustrations! Wait, where'd it go? Oh, wicked, it's got really cool illustrations inside. I really love these because I can just slip them in a bag and I can read them like on the go. They're really nice reads. And then I got The Goblin Market by Christina Rossetti. And if Sophie and Yasmin are watching this, we studied this at A-levels. So yeah, I was quite happy to get this because although we studied it, I did actually kind of enjoy The Goblin Market. I do enjoy Christina Rossetti's work, so I was quite happy to pick this up. So yeah, that was my little haul. I love charity shops. So glad they're open. If you've got a local charity shop near you, honestly, I recommend checking for like books and stuff like that, because so many of these books behind me I've got from charity shops, or I buy second hand, and you're not only like helping out a charity, but you're also saving yourself a bit of money, and basically it's more sustainable because you're reusing books. So instead of buying another book, you're buying a used copy, and it just, every little helps. So that's one thing I enjoy. But the main event is here. So the Fairyloot unboxing. This is the July box, which I believe is the theme Resilient Royals. We'll find out in a minute because the card's going to be in here. But I have been getting Fairyloot boxes since October last year, and I absolutely love them. I did have a Lumicrate, they were brilliant, but I prefer a Lumicrate special edition book boxes than their normal boxes. It's just that after a while it got to like a couple books and the boxes weren't as great as what I hoped they would be, whereas Fairyloot, I've been really happy with them so far, so let's do an unboxing. This is going to be fun, it's my first ever unboxing. Ta-da! Ooh! Well, that's interesting, because neither of those... That is a spoiler card. Okay, so this is just a print that's on the cover there. I don't know who or what they are, but it's very pretty. That's a very pretty print. I don't know how the camera's looking. I need to get used to this. I'm also looking at the viewfinder as well. That's a very pretty print. Normally the spoiler card is at the top, so I don't know why that was on top of that. But here is a spoiler card. So it is Resilient Royals for the July 2020. I love the Fairyloot spoiler cards. Like, they're very, very pretty. And on the back is basically the spoiler card. It's called the spoiler card. Spoilers! I won't be reading those till the end because, you know, I'm going to spoil myself otherwise. Ooh, it's already looking quite nice. Got the classic thingies, as I like to call them. I find these everywhere. See, like, I'm already spilling them. Whatever, they're great, they protect stuff. So the first thing is, in the Wick of Time, a black currant tea candle. The Ash Crown candle. It's really nice. It's just like a nice plain candle. Which, the logo reminds me of the Ash Princess. Now, I have no sense of smell. No, don't even know why I bothered to smell it, but I have no sense of smell. I'll get someone to taste test it for me. I won't get someone to taste it. I'll get someone to smell it for me, and I'll put my little note down here saying if it smells nice or not. Right, the next thing is something in this really cool little sleeve. It's a bit heavy, so. Ooh, are these magnetic bookmarks? Oh my god, they're magnetic bookmarks. Oh wow, look how cute! Oh, I love these. Oh my gosh. These are magnetic bookmarks inspired by Woven in the Moonlight, which I have the Fairyloot edition right here. And I'm planning to read this in August because I've been so excited to get into it. But Isabel Ibanez, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I love you. Okay? She designed the cover, and this is her artwork on here, obviously, because, you know. But that's just really cool. I really love her art, and I am definitely going to use these because how cute! Oh my gosh! I love that. That goes really well. One thing that makes the Fairyloot edition different is the cover is meant to be like a black cover, but they changed it to a pale grey, which I think looks really cute because Moonlight is more of a grey colour. But yeah, that came in a few boxes ago, and I still haven't got around to reading it, but I'm going to, and I'm going to use these bookmarks for it, so that's really cool. I love a good bookmark. The next thing is another package, not in their Fairyloot one. The Queen's Rising card holder, produced for Fairyloot. Let's have a little look. Obviously this is a card holder because it just said, oh, this is really cute. I really like that. So it's literally just like a little card holder, which is quite nice because if you're going out and you don't want to take like your full-blown purse, or if you just have cards, it's quite handy. That's very cute. Or, one thing I find, if you're staying in a hotel and they've got a hotel key card, instead of you breaking it by sitting on it because it's in your pocket like I did when I was in Spain, you can put them in these and it protects them. So I would definitely be using this if I ever travel again. Because that was a fun adventure. Ooh! Ooh! So the next thing is a fabric item, but I've just revealed something here. Let's look at this. Oh, it's a little tray. Oh, and it's to do with Marissa Meyer. It's a nice tray that's got a really cool quote on it. But it says, "One should never save cake for later when it can be eaten now." I love this. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's a really cool item. And then fabric item is a pillowcase. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a Sarah J. Maas. Sarah J. Maas. You know what? This is Crescent City, isn't it? Through love, all is possible. That's a really cute quote. I really like this. It's quite funky, but you can definitely tell there's Crescent City vibes. And that's the back. Oh, I like the back. The back is quite nice. Looking in the viewfinder. Crescent City is Sarah J. Maas's newest book, and it's an adult fantasy, I believe. I bought it when it came out. I've got the lovely Waterstones editions with the edges. It's up there. I can't go off to grab it. And I started to read it, and unfortunately I didn't really get on with it. However, one of my good friends, Emma, absolutely loves it, and she's been telling me I need to read it again, and I will be reading it again. I just don't know why I didn't click with it. I really enjoyed the Court of Thorn and Roses series, and I've read Throne Glass, so I figured that I would like it, but I don't know, I just wasn't vibing with it at that time. So I'll have to give it another go. But yeah, no, this pillowcase is very nice. Just wanted to explain that. Right, next things are the tarot cards. I love these. We're currently doing the Victoria Schwab A Darker Shade of Magic tarot cards. Is it tarot or tarot? I say tarot. I'm really sorry if I pronounce anything wrong. I don't mean to offend. I just don't know how to speak out loud because I read books in my head. And once I pronounce it in my head, that's it. It's set like that. But yeah, these are the two tarot cards, which follow on. I have the other two here behind me. So these were last month's, which are stunning. I love them. And then these are this month's. That's a set so far. I haven't read any further than the first book, so I don't know if there's going to be any more characters. I hope so, Fairyloot, because I love these. I love Victoria Schwab. Please give me more. Plus, can we just appreciate how good Lila looks in this? Lila Bard. These were last month's, so I'll pop these back. Yeah, so I think that's all the items. Yep, the box is empty. Oh, one thing I forgot to share. This is actually something that I find really cool. So, as I mentioned, my dad's a massive fan of Neil Gaiman, and so am I. But this is a quote from G.K. Chesterton and Neil Gaiman. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. And if you watch my last video, you know I love Priory of the Orange Tree. It's right there. It's about dragons. Neil Gaiman's mentioning dragons here, so please read Priory of the Orange Tree because it's got dragons in it. It's the whole reason I read it, because it had dragons in it, and it turned out to be one of my favourite books. Going on to the book, so it's got black sprayed edges. We love that. I don't know what book it is. Normally I know. Oh, I can see this fine. Normally I know. I kind of figure it out through like Goodreads and stuff, or I get spoiled by accident. But this month I couldn't remember what the book was. So, nice surprise. This is the Resilient Royals bookmark. So each month Fairyloot do a special bookmark that has their art on and everything. Stop focusing on my face, camera. Has their art. So this is the July 2020. I actually kind of like to collect these because they're just really cool. So this is the letter from the author. So it's fan art of the characters. And then it's got a letter from the author on the back. Exclusive for Fairyloot, just kind of explaining either the book, the story, or, stuff. They're just talking to you. They're having fun. And then we have the fairy scoop. And I'm going to reveal the book. Ooh. It's got nice black sprayed edges. I don't know if I pointed out. Ooh, that looks really nice, the green and the black. So this is shielded by Kaylin Flanders. And it looks really interesting. Really love that green and black cover. Ooh. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's got like a nice... Is that what you call embossed? It's got a nice embossed cover. The cool details there. Nice little spine. It doesn't have a barcode or an ISBN on the back, so it's most likely an exclusive edition for Fairyloot only, which makes it even more special because you can't pick it up elsewhere. The quote on the front here says, "An ancient evil, a broken kingdom, and one girl with the secret to save the world." This sounds really interesting. So the part on the back says, "My world was tipping, my shattered life scattering like glass across ice. How was I to find my place in a new land when I couldn't find a place among my own people? How would I keep my secret hidden while under the scrutiny of an entire kingdom?" I like the sound of this. As always as well, Fairyloot books, always signed, so that's lovely to have. If a book's got sprayed edges, I already like it a little bit more, just because it makes it so like pretty, and I really love the black with that cover. I'm really happy with that. The last thing I didn't show is the fairy scoop. So this is basically, it's an interview with the author that gives you all of their details and stuff and tells you like how they created the book, what inspired them, what research they did, their favourite scenes, what kind of playlists they listen to, so you can get like a proper overall vibe for the book. And it also tells you about the difference between the regular edition and the exclusive edition. So, for instance, this edition has a exclusive dark green cover instead of the normal dark blue cover, black sprayed edges, and it's signed by the author. So, I like it. I think I prefer the green than the blue, if I'm honest. However, the artwork does have blue tinges, like around the edges and stuff. But obviously they changed it to green, so I'm not going to nitpick. But no, this is really cool. Quite excited to pick this up. It sounds like it'll be quite a fun and interesting read. Focus. Focus! Half this video is going to be out of focus, isn't it? And I'm going to have to deal with that. Ah, this art print is based on The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden, which is a book. I've never heard of that, but I'm going to pick it up now because this looks really cool and dramatic. I'm interested. And it was illustrated by Dominique Wesson. I'll be putting these arts, obviously they're like down in the corner. I don't know which way I put them, but I'll pop them down so you guys know the people's arts and everything. So if you want to check them out and you want to buy art from them and support these artists, you can do so. That was absolutely everything from this Fairyloot unboxing. So that was the July 2020 unboxing. And once again, I'm pretty damn pleased with everything that we got. I really appreciate everything that Fairyloot do. I love their boxes. I've never really been disappointed by any of their boxes before. There's always items in there that I like to use and love. That was my unboxing and my little charity shop haul. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for all like the kind love and support, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.